inside Mackey Arena on the campus of Purdue University as the Purdue Boilermakers host the Hofstra Pride on Big Ten Plus. The Boilermaker paint crew is out in holiday spirit as they celebrate Elf Night here at Mackey Arena. Hi everyone, I'm joined by my broadcast partner Alex Brophy. I'm Craig Combs. Matt Painter has a lot to be thankful for this holiday season.
It certainly does, Craig. A number 4 team in the nation could be more thankful for that outside of 2 top 10 wins in the Phil Knight Legacy Tournament. And it's been thanks all to this 8-0 start that has come with some amazing performances from players like Zach Edey. He's coming off a career-high 31 points and 22 rebounds last Sunday against Minnesota. Fletcher Lawyer, the true freshman, had the quietest 20 points you've ever seen in your life. And then another shout-out to redshirt freshman Trey Kaufman-Wren for 10 points and 28 minutes coming off the bench as well.
We take a look here at this highlight package from the other night against Minnesota. Trey Kaufman-Wren there with a huge layup. As you said, Alex, the Boilermakers working very hard here and being led by a couple of underclassmen.
Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith are truly leading this team. They're getting their dog in them. They're developing some confidence. And also Zach Edey being a facilitator and a point scorer for this team certainly doesn't miss a beat for these freshmen in gaining their confidence. They are a great team, and they're going to have a great effort here tonight. But for Hofstra, it's going to be a tough and tall order to defeat this top-ranked Boiler team. They're without their best player. Aaron Estrada averaging 21.7 points this year. He has been ruled out. He's coming off of a 30-point game and a loss against George Mason, but unfortunately he was inactive in the shoot-around and he has been ruled out for this performance here tonight.
21-5-4, going to be hard for head coach Speedy Claxton to try to replicate that. Hopefully he can look down his bench and try to find something here against this tough Boilermaker team here in Mackey Arena.
I have no doubt that head coach Speedy Claxton is confident with the players that he has on his bench. They've got 3 different 1,000-point career scorers on that team, so I have no doubt in my mind that there'll be a high-scoring offense tonight. They'll put on a great show. It's all about how Purdue's defense responds. They're the number 29 defense in the nation according to Ken Pom, but that is unfortunately the lowest of any top 5 team in the AP poll. So we're going to see how this defense for Purdue shapes out to go with their number 1 offensive efficiency, which we'll talk about here in a second.
Boilermakers coming to the game this evening as the only team in Division I college basketball with 3 Tier 1 wins. So off to a great start here for Matt Painter and his crew in the 2022 season.
He's also coming off an amazing bitter against the Golden Gophers. 12-2 is Matt Painter in 14 Big Ten openers.
Hofstra's going to come onto the floor tonight with Jacqueline Carlos, Tyler Thomas, Amari Marshall, Darling Stone Dubar, and in the middle, Wachi Yadam to top out there for the Hofstra Pride. On the other side, the Purdue Boilermakers coming onto the floor with Caleb First, Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith, Ethan Morton, and as we mentioned in the open, the big man, the big maple, Zach Edey.
It's important to know, you see Caleb First in there. He was started against Minnesota as well, but actually, he's not usually the consistent starter. It's usually Mason Gillis at the 4. Unfortunately, he has been out for this game and the previous game against Minnesota. He was dealing with some back soreness, some injury that was totally treatable. He is by no means out for the season, but he wasn't responding to treatment very well. And I'm talking with Coach Painter in the shoot-around today. They figured this is not a Big Ten game. This is a non-conference in which they are confident they have enough pieces around him. And with Nebraska beating Creighton, they got to head to their place on Saturday or Sunday, I can't recall which. They're going to want him 100%, so he's sitting this one out tonight. And Caleb First, the sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, is going to take his spot.
Both teams coming into tonight's game a little bit nicked up. Boilermakers have a deeper bench. It'll be interesting to see how this game progresses, how both teams will respond to not having 1 or 2 of their main players. Hofstra's on the floor, ready to go. The Boilermakers getting ready to break the huddle. We're ready to go. The paint crew's ready. Thank you for joining us tonight for this presentation of college basketball on Big Ten Plus.
It's sure to be so fun, Craig. This Mackey Arena holds over 14,000 people, and this is the 46th consecutive sellout in this building. It should be an amazing night of basketball.
About to get things underway here. Opening tip played by the Boilermakers and controlled by the Boilermakers, going to be brought up across the timeline by Braden Smith.
I truly wonder how many tip-offs Zach Edey has lost in his life.
0. Getting into the big man quickly. Not able to finish that one. Hofstra going to bring it up the floor.
Immediately you're seeing 2 men on Zach Edey in the post there.
Hofstra getting their offensive set. Shot by Thomas, blocked. Back the other way come the Boilermakers.
Ethan Morton got a hand on that ball. It wasn't just an air ball.
Braden Smith all the way for the first points of the game.
Braden Smith's confidence is growing. He's learning how to drive to the net rather than just dump it off for the jumpers there in the 12, 15-foot range.
Hofstra hearing it from the Boilermaker faithful here at Mackey. Out of bounds. Ball's going to stay down here with the Pride.
Immediately, I love Caleb first being aggressive there. He sees the open chance, the ball is moving into the post, and he takes a shot at it.